because of the...
Because it's across the street. What don't you understand?
This is crazy. Apparently there's a fire in the neighborhood. All these things coming down already. Seems that looks pretty bad actually. Don't come out! You can smell it. Super windy, so it's not helping the situation. See all the fire trucks. Man, it's crazy. I can hear the sound of the fire. That is crazy. Right on our streets. We just had a fire right near our street, and my wife is freaking out.
Yeah, because it's right across the street from our street, and it's a big open field, and we need to get stuff out, like photos and all of our computers and documents and like baby stuff that I will need if we get evacuated. And my husband's like, it's a fire.
Yeah.
Just
Just
a block
across the
away.
street.
No big deal.
Alright, wifey is thinking about what to grab in case we have to evacuate.
We're not organized.
I'm definitely grabbing these Starbucks mugs.
No, it's stupid. I don't even know what I have. That's the problem. The cards.
Yeah, just, my
These are all your
computer,
old
photos, computers, documents, text,
some baby stuff because we have to take care of a baby.
baby stuff. Okay, if we have time, but if not, you got your credit card, right? So I'm just saying, the most important thing is the documents, pictures, computer. 3 things. I think we know exactly where it is. So
iPad, chargers.
yeah. Why are you stressing out?
Because I think we're about to get evacuated.
You
That's
think?
what- yeah.
Why? Because of the air, or you think because of the...
Because it's across the street. What don't you understand? It's a field, a giant field that opens up to miles of more giant dead grass. Right across the street.
Sounds like they're bringing clean with water to drop on the fire. Simon is doing their job.
I'm trying to think what we're forgetting.
Think.
That piece of art on the wall. That's our only real art.
Gotta grab my patterns. Forget about the mugs.
And my giant diploma.
That's right.
I need that. I feel like, please, don't we need that footprints. They're gonna burn. What else is valuable?
Stop packing. We're not gonna leave.
I'm making myself a drink.
Seems like mom needs a drink. What are they making?
A margarita.
A margarita!
I don't want to open a bottle of wine, so I'll never finish it. So.
Let's party!
Some very old tequila and margarita mix.
That's good enough. Just make sure the baby doesn't grab it.
I know.
Mm. So yummy.
Take a drink. My margarita. I've had nightmares about this same scenario where it's coming down our street because in Southern California there's a ton of fires and they spread really easily.
True.
And there is a huge field of, fire food right across from our street. So I just thought this was the one. We gotta go. And I feel very disorganized in that I don't know what to grab, and then I have a baby.
Yeah.
If we go to a hotel without baby stuff, then it's complicated. And
Well, you forgot the other baby.
What?
You have two babies.
No, I know, but Minnie Wong can handle herself. She's
Okay.
Yeah. She's watched TV for about
5 hours.
2 hours right now. So Mama can handle this, and she keeps asking. She can sense my
Anxiety.
She's like, why are all the helicopters coming, huh? I've been trying to explain the water thing. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
I think she's overreacted. It's no big deal. It's across the street. And I think I would be more concerned if one house or we're closer to the street having fire.
But you've seen how fires can cross
Yes.
freeways.
Yes. Well, fortunately, we don't have a hill behind us anymore.
Yeah, we don't have a large amount of vegetation.
Because otherwise,
And we have a pool out there.
yeah, I would just jump into the pool.
I'm with you on this one, bro. Yeah, let's pass on the pigeon power.
Ruined our night out.
I know.
So what's the replacement? What's the substitute?
Trader Joe's mini chicken tikka samosas. Your favorite.
I guess I'll take it.
And a margarita. Yeah.
Shh, quick. Snap it. So, want to do a recap what happened today?
We had a big scare. The fire.
Well, you had a big scare.
So I was driving home from work and all of a sudden I see this giant cloud of smoke and it looked like it was coming from our area. And so I called you and I asked about a fire and you were like,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I already spent, all I care is I already spent 2 hours with the kids.
Yeah,
And
the kids were crying.
yeah, just get home ASAP.
So I get to our street and literally across the street from our street is this giant fire. And at that point, I didn't see much going on. There were a couple cars pulled off to the side. I even thought, should I call 911? Does anyone else see this freaking fire? It's a huge fire in these hills.
Yeah,
But then I saw that there was one fire truck there, so I must have come right when everyone was getting there.
Yeah. So you barely missed it.
Yeah.
The traffic.
So luckily I was able to get home.
Because they completely blocked the
Yeah.
street.
And I was trying to think, what do we need? do you guys know what you need? if you have to be evacuated like in the next 10 minutes, what are you gonna bring?
Well, of course, the first thing after she said she's gonna evacuate, she went onto the stove and turned on the fire and making food for.
I had to make food for Minnie Wong, and I had to breastfeed. You can't have crying babies when you're trying to think about what you need. So I had to feed them first.
And while I was filming, you're like, I gotta go to the backyard to pick up all these cushions that we just bought.
Unfortunately, bad timing, because we just bought, after much research and deliberation, we bought new cushions for our outdoor furniture to enjoy our summer outdoors. And the ash was getting all over them. So I ran out there trying to get them up, and I still have to clean them. They're in the garage right now because they got ash on them.
Yeah.
So I was doing that, and I also read that those are flammable, and so you actually don't want those around if you're going to be if the firefighters are going to have to.
Right. And you said what else?
Yeah, so there's a big list, and it's pretty important.
So your friend sent it to you because she's very prepared.
I have a friend I always text her if there's anything disaster related. She's on it. So
I think it's a good list in case.
Yeah, definitely.
It's always good to be prepared.
Yeah, and I think this is a reminder that we need to be a little bit more prepared.
Yeah, but I mean, as I said, the most important thing is your computer, your documents. What else?
Yeah, your pictures, I think, are what most, those little, we have these little footprints of the kids, these little sand footprints. I like to take that. So, if it does happen, it says to shut all windows and doors, which makes sense. Okay. But leave them unlocked.
Leave them unlocked.
Yeah, in case the firefighters need to come in.
Got it. Instead of breaking down your door.
Let them in. Remove all the curtains around the windows because those are very flammable. So if it did get through the window, then those would go up in flames.
Got it.
Remove any flammable furniture from the windows and move it to the center of the room. Shut off the gas meter, and we actually don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out.
Yeah. Leave your lights on, your indoor and outdoor lights on, so that the firefighters can see your house when it's so smoky.
Oh.
Because in true fires, it gets so dark that you can't even see.
That's good. That's a good point.
Yeah. And then what I was kind of thinking about outside with the outdoor furniture is that you don't want anything obstructing the house so that the firefighters can work around it. You also don't want to have something flammable right next to the house. So they said to clear everything away from the house. And then also, like, if you have a pool, throw your stuff into the pool.
Throw everything into the pool.
Your furniture,
your furniture, your food.
Whatever. Just throw it in the pool and it'll be good.
Your rice.
But I didn't want to throw my new cushions into the pool. Move, like, barbecues away. Especially if it has a gas. Yeah. Away from the house. And then make sure your hoses are hooked up with water because they will use your hoses. So
that's a good idea.
Our hoses work, right?
Yeah.
Hoses. Yeah. And don't leave your sprinklers on trying to help because that actually affects the water pressure if they're trying to use the fire hydrant. That could affect their water pressure.
That's good to know because I was like, hey, why don't we just leave the hose on? So don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Good point.
Have a ladder available and place it at the corner of your house for firefighters to use.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But when they say you got to evacuate, do you really think you have time to do all these things? Just saying.
I don't know.
It's like,
That's why I was freaking out because we have never been evacuated for a fire.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of evacuations in other fires in Southern California, but I don't know the time frame. Like when they say you need to evacuate, is it
like how long?
Now or do you have a few minutes? I know in Northern California they didn't have time.
Yeah, because in Northern California a lot of people died.
Yeah.
Right.
And they couldn't get out. And with the roads, you were saying, there's plenty of ways to get out. Well, actually, the street our main way to get out was actually blocked from the fire today, and so we only had one other way out.
Right.
And if everyone was home in our neighborhood, it could be a backup if we're trying to get out by car.
Yeah, but I think I'm more concerned about the safety of us. You know, I mean, everything else, yes, like the computer is critical, photos are critical, but that's not the end of the world, right? So I feel like there's still a way to get out by foot.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Across
that's my point.
Across the park.
Yeah.
And that the helicopters were landing on today.
Yes.
They were so close to our house.
Yes.
I was actually wondering if they were gonna try to take our pool water. I thought they were.
They're gonna ooh on top, put a bucket down.
Yeah. That's what one of my friends asked. So I don't know if they're taking the pool water.
No, they have to be super accurate. I mean, think about the maneuver the pilot has to do.
I know, our pool is small.
And
so.
expecting you to, put a bucket in the water. Put it over.
But, this is like stressed me out, and now I'm ready to go to sleep.
So we just, we went out for a walk, and it was just the latest news. It was 15 acre and it's only 25% contained. So it's not even completely done.
But we didn't see any more flames on our side. So we're going to have to do some more research.
Yeah, this is 5 hours later. Anyway.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll give another update tomorrow.
Yeah. After I clean the backyard again from all this ash.
Maybe tomorrow we have to evacuate. Who knows?
Yeah. We'll let you know.
Yeah.